started my journey with theatre. Theatre is what grounded me. Razi was a film that probably gave me the kind of recognition as an actor. Some people who are pretty old, who are in their 60s, who've seen Swabiman and still call me by KD Saxena. 11 months, I did not get any work. At one point of time, I was doing 3 shows, and now suddenly there is no show. Actually, unfortunately, released at the time when Sayara also released, and we lost out on a lot of audience.
Director's actor, that is Mr. Shishir Sharma for you. In a world that's constantly chasing the loudest noises, some stories choose to arrive gently, through silence, through pauses, and through depth. Some journeys aren't about being seen everywhere, but about being felt deeply in a moment that lingers. And that's what Meri Kahani, Meri Zubani is all about. Listening to the life between the lines. Today, we are honored to sit across from someone who has mastered this language of stillness, truth, and presence. He doesn't just act, he becomes. He doesn't speak, he speaks what matters. That someone is Shishir Sharma. Shishir Sharma is not just an actor, he's a quiet revolution. Whether it's the commanding father, the thoughtful professor, or the complex bureaucrat, his roles carry more than lines. They carry weight. Over the decades across TV, films, and the digital world, he's built a body of work that isn't just critically acclaimed, but also emotionally remembered. Because Shishirji doesn't chase the screen, he becomes the memory it leaves behind. First of all, hello sir. A very warm welcome to you. Thank you for taking out your valuable time and joining us here today. So are you ready for Meri Kahani, Meri Zubani?
Thank you very much.
My first question to you is that when you look back at your journey, what do you feel which was that one script or one role which molded you as a person?
Oh, that's a tough one to answer because I started my journey with theatre way back in 1975. And I think theatre is what grounded me as an actor. Scripts came, scripts have gone by, but once a theatre actor, always a theatre actor.
Absolutely.
So I have always been an advocate of actors doing theatre for at least 5 to 7 years for them to be grounded.
Right.
Discipline, commitment, and focus. But as far as a script is concerned, it's very difficult to answer that question because there's been a lot of scripts that I've gone through. There's been a lot of work that I've done. Other than television, I started then with my film career with a film called Satya, which is an iconic film.
Absolutely.
And not that I had a very big part, I had a very small part in it. But then I said, one has to start somewhere.
It was small yet impactful.
I think it was. People still remember that part. Aditya Srivastav is questioned by an inquiry commission sitting after the theatre that he closed. And Ram Gopal Verma was the first time I was meeting him. Manoj Bajpayee I knew because we had done Swabiman together. Anurag Kashyap was a friend. So it all happens, I mean, you really can't pinpoint a particular script that has molded you as an actor. I can only say that Razi was a film that probably gave me the kind of recognition as an actor. That very moment of having done Razi and coming out of the theatres and meeting people changed the perception of me as an actor with the audience.
Absolutely.
So I think, that is what I would say, not molded me as an actor, but definitely gave me the kind of recognition that...
Right. So I mentioned before that you have been a part of every household with the serial Ghar Ki Lakshmi
Yes,
Betiyan,
yes.
right? So everybody knew you, and then when they saw the films and when they noticed you in those, they were like, okay, ye hamara ghar ka aadmi hai, right?
Yeah.
This is what the ladies used to feel. So adding to that question, I would also like to know that was there a role which, healed a wound forever? Something like that.
Healed a wound. Wow, I don't think I was ever hurt in the first place. But, Pawan, I think having done Swabiman, suddenly became a household name.
Right.
Uh, Mandira Bedi came with Shanti, Rohit Roy and company came with Swabiman. So I was part of a iconic, again, a television series uh, in those days where there was only Doordarshan, there was nothing else. And television gives you a household name, you know.
Right.
You are there 365 days of the year.
Absolutely.
I've done 23 years of television. So I do expect people to recognize me at various stages of their lives.
Right.
There are some people who are pretty old, who are in their 60s, who've seen Swabiman and still call me by KD Saxena. स्थिरता जब होती है चेहरे पे,
Absolutely.
वो इसलिए होती है क्योंकि आपके पास कुछ बोलने के लिए होता नहीं. So I think घर की लक्ष्मी बेटियां was one serial that people talk about.
So, sir, when we're talking about these roles, when we are talking about the success you have attained in these years, what is your definition of success? How has this definition evolved from the time you started to what you are today?
Success is something that does not come to everyone very easily. And if it does, then you have to be very careful. If it goes to your head, you might be in for some trouble. And that's why I say that if you have done theatre, you're so grounded, you know where you stand, you know that you've done well, but you really don't want to show that, thing going to your head. And I feel success is something which you have to be extremely careful of.
Right.
Success is not money, not fame, not glamour, not glitz, but being grounded.
Wonderful.
I think humility is what is necessary in today's times.
So, you have played a lot of characters, but I personally feel that there is one character of yours, the sensible father character, be it in Razi, be it in Permanent Roommates. What do you think, which was that role of yours which you personally related to?
I related to a lot in Permanent Roommates
Right.
because we didn't know what Permanent Roommates was all going to be all about. So we were told just be yourself, and I was being myself.
Right.
I have two daughters. I think Permanent Roommates was one show, and they have done a lot of fathers. Ya Main Ghar Ghar Keli and Ghar Ki Lakshmi Betiyan and
Right.
many other shows. But I think Razi, again, I bring Razi into the picture.
Yes.
I think Razi was one very powerful father.
Right.
Although he was from the other side of the border,
Right.
but he was still a very, very powerful father. And you could see it on the screen. I mean, it was a family from the army sitting together and having food, the etiquette, the protocol. Meghna ji was extremely, extremely good in directing us the way she did. And I am grateful to her for having cast me as Brigadier Syed in Razi.
A truly impactful role
Yes,
is
it
what I
was.
can say.
Truly.
You must be knowing that in this career, we are surrounded with a lot of uncertainty. So there are many times where we feel like giving up. So, what was when you felt like giving up? What was that one thought which kept pulling you back, which kept holding you to continue what you are doing?
Well, I never wanted to give up, but I think they gave up on me. There was a time for about 11 months, I did not get any work.
Hmm.
But I had a business to fall back on.
Right.
I was working with my dad. He told me that you don't worry, if there is no work, you can still carry on with your business. But at the back of your mind, after having worked for so many years, you suddenly feel that how come they don't want me anymore? Am I not good enough? Have I saturated myself on screen, on television? Because I wasn't getting the kind of roles that I wanted to do in films. You aspire to do something, when you
Right.
talk about the big screen. So I asked my wife, I said, am I good enough or not? Tell me very frankly. If I'm not, then I will just drop it. She said, no. There comes a time in everybody's life. There's a phase, there's a cycle. And you have to be patient. So for 11 months, I did not get any work. And I was very sad. I wasn't depressed, but at the same time, I thought, what is the matter with people? At one point of time, I was doing 3 shows, and now suddenly there is no show. So I waited and waited and waited, and fortunately, I had something to fall back on, which diverted my mind from wanting to work in television or in films versus wanting to work in the office with my dad. That kept me alive. And then one day came where I was asked to come back and do a show, and then I never looked back. Sometimes you want a story to move ahead,
Yes.
and suddenly there is a roadblock.
You're right.
And then what do? Then you think, do you want to continue or do you not want to continue? If you don't want to continue, you have to tell them, which means you go back to square one.
Absolutely.
And then you start all over again from scratch. So I said, let me continue. Let us see what happens. So I continued.
So glad you took that decision,
Yeah,
and we got to see more of you on the big screen. So you have been exposed to a lot of people, different film sets, different people. Which is the most silent yet powerful lesson you have learned from a film set before?
The best lesson that I have learned is discipline.
Hmm.
The more the people are disciplined, the better the set is. And Meghnaji's set was one disciplined set. We used to come on time, we used to do our work, and we used to leave. There was a lot of discipline, there was a lot of commitment, and there was a hell of a lot of focus on what you were supposed to do. So I think any actor that comes onto a set must realize that he has to be disciplined enough. It's just not on the set. Even if you come to the office or you're working in any other walk of life kind of place, if you're disciplined, you will grow. That ladder that you see in front of you, every rung requires you to be disciplined and you grow. I think that is what I would call being disciplined on set, being a lesson that is learnt on set, and every actor must go through that act. I don't want actors to be careless or lazy in doing what they're supposed to do. ठीक है, हाँ, हो जाएगा. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता. You have to be on the ball and you have to be completely focused in what you're doing.
Sir, I feel you yourself are a very disciplined individual.
I am.
So
I
when
am.
people around you are disciplined, you like that kind of
I am,
atmosphere,
surely
right?
I am.
Right.
I was in a boarding school. I studied not in Mumbai, but I studied in Andhra. I studied in a very prestigious school called the Rishi Valley School. And they teach you a lot of discipline there. Not only in your studies, but in the way you conduct yourself.
Right.
That is very important. When you come back home, you conduct yourself in the same manner. Just because you've left school doesn't mean that you've left your disciplining there.
Absolutely.
You have to continue with your discipline. And that is what I continued with. That is what I have imparted to my children. And they've imparted that to their children. So I think it's a very good sign when you have something that somebody follows you in your footsteps. So I think I've been very blessed that way.
Wonderful. So as we talk about emotions, as we talk about discipline, I would also like to know, what does vulnerability mean to you as an actor and as a human being?
Well, I think you've got to give yourself up to the director. If you're vulnerable, I think he will understand how to mold you in the kind of roles that you get. And I think that is very, very important. You can't be really rigid in saying that, no, मैं यही करूँगा और इसके आगे मैं और कुछ नहीं करूँगा. Who can be vulnerable, but at the same time, not lose the identity. And I think that is very, very important. For me, being a director's actor is extremely important because every actor has their own vision,
Right.
their own perception as to how, their own visualization as to how they want to actually, bring out the character in that particular role. But at the same time, the director is the captain of the ship.
Right.
So if you're vulnerable, you tend to be able to mold yourself in the way the director would like
Right.
you to be, molded and perform that particular role or the character there.
The director's actor, that is Mr. Shishir Sharma for you. So well, as we talk about these things, मैंने वही बहुत सारी स्टोरीज सुनी है, बहुत सारे पॉडकास्ट सुने हैं जहाँ एक्टर्स टेल दैट वो लोग घुस जाते हैं हमारे उनके रोल में. So is there any story you were a part of which you got yourself immersed completely into?
No, I don't believe in that actually. I believe in spontaneity.
Right.
Uh, just as we were talking outside,
Yes.
I really believe in spontaneity. Some people tell me that, okay, they give me a role and they say, why don't you study this particular character? I said, no, I want to be my own original. I want to bring in that originality in the character, in the way I perform. Yes, somebody
Right.
else may have done it.
Yes.
I'm not saying that is bad or that is not bad or I am better than that. But I want to bring in my own originality and spontaneity. For example, I did a film just now called Rasa.
Hmm.
And it's a film about being a chef.
Hmm.
I don't know how to be a chef. But there was somebody there in Nasik who was a chef who told me how to plate a particular dish.
Hmm.
Where you hold the plate, how you hold the spoon, how you put in the ingredients or whatever the accompaniments on the embellishments on the dish. So I learned that,
Right.
but I didn't know. I knew how to act as a chef. I knew how to be a stern chef. Now this is a film that talks about emotions,
Hmm.
the emotions of life in a human being, which is being translated into a form of food.
Hmm.
So that I found very, very interesting, and I find myself doing certain things where I feel happy that I have done something which I have not seen.
Right.
There are lots of actors who probably want to see what other actors have done, to take certain tips or to take
Tips.
certain leads from there. But I prefer doing something on my own.
So when and where are we going to see this movie?
Well, it released actually. Unfortunately, it released at the time when Sayara also released, and we lost out on a lot of audience because Sayara is a youth film. The marketing strategy was fantastic, but we lost out because ours is not a mass film. Ours is quite a niche film.
Hmm.
And I'll send you the trailer when we
Definitely.
finish the podcast. You please watch the trailer. And we're trying to bring it back into the theaters. Let's see how the theater owners or theaters respond to our coming back into the theater circle. And let's see.
Yes, can't wait to watch the trailer. Can't wait to watch it on the big
Yeah,
screen
it's
as
a
well.
very, very intense film. Very intense. And I don't think it goes down well with everyone. But
Yeah.
on IMDb, we've done really, really well.
Wonderful. Looking forward.
Yes.
So when we were talking, you told me that television has hit a roadblock for you somewhere or the other. So I would like to ask you, what do you personally like doing? Do you like performing in movies or in OTT?
No, I think you missed out on one very important aspect. I think theater is what
Oh, wonderful.
I would like to be on stage. Any actor who has done theater and who's done theater for more than 10 years will tell you that theater is something that you just cannot get out of. You might want to leave theater, but theater will never leave. So I feel that theater is one hell of a area where actors want to be on stage. And since we're doing this podcast, I might as well say it on the podcast that we have a show coming up on the 10th of August at St. Andrews, Bandra.
Oh, wonderful.
It's called Siddhus of Upper Juhu.
Okay.
It has Rajit Kapoor.
Okay.
It has Shonaz Patel.
What is it about?
It's about Bombay.
Wonderful.
It's about life in Bombay. It's about the chaos of Bombay. It's about the drilling and the mad roads. It's about a lot of things about Bombay. And it's about a Punjabi family and a Parsi family.
Hmm.
Rajat is a Punjabi. I am the elder of the family of the brothers. There are another two ladies, the two sisters, uh, and Jonas Patel obviously is a Parsi woman. Both of them are married, and what transpires between the two of them in the days that they are married, and how he loses his job, and so it's really chaotic. I mean, it's a
Wonderful.
laugh riot.
Wonderful. So theatre was and still remains your first love,
Yes, absolutely.
right? So I would like to ask you, do you ever go back and watch your work? And if you do, then what is the thing you are looking for?
Yeah, I sometimes do watch my work, and every time you watch your own work, and you probably will agree with this, that you feel that you could have done something
Scope of
better.
improvement.
You could have, but lots of times there's a time when you feel that you're short of time.
Right.
You've not been given enough time, or you've not prepared yourself well enough for you to come on set and perform that character or that role. So I've always felt that I wish I had, half a day more to understand. In television, you don't get that time,
Right.
but in web,
Chaotic.
you get that time. In short films, you get that time. And in films, of course, you get abundance of time. But then again, you need to understand that character so well for you to give something more than what you've already done.
Absolutely. So, last but not the least, if this moment was a scene of any of your life story, what emotion is it holding?
Pawan, I'm a very emotional person. If you talk about certain films, if you talk about my work, and I would cry immediately. And I get extremely, extremely emotional when I think about certain films that I've done in my life. There are certain films that I'm very, very proud of. Talwar is one. Ghazi is one. Chichore is one. Uri is another one. So it brings a lot of emotion in me when I think about these films, which are iconic films. And I'm damn proud of the fact that I've been in 6 iconic films, including Mary Kom and Dangal. Nobody will forget Razi. Nobody will forget Uri. I don't think people will forget Dangal either.
Absolutely not.
So 3 are already gone down. Talwar, people have seen. It's a brilliant film. Chichore, people have seen. But these are the 3 films, Dangal, Razi and Uri, which I don't think people will ever forget.
But there's a lot of difference when you work on stage and when you work on film. When you work on stage and you've done a damn good show, आप घर जाते हैं तो आपको ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं आज ड्रिंक नहीं करेंगे. It's already a high. So sometimes you don't want it.
Right.
Sometimes you get emotion. You get emotional even with just doing a very, very good performance. You feel extremely happy from inside. And you cannot express your happiness. How do you express happiness? फिल्म में भी ऐसा ही होता है. खैर थिएटर में तो you have a live audience there and
Right.
they
So it's a
stand up, they
different high
clap.
altogether.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
yes.
standing ovation all the time, every time.
If I can use the word stinge on the fact that I gave it more than 200% as an actor, that
Right.
whatever I knew, I gave it to Razi.
Wonderful. So, with this, we end the candid conversation and move on to rapid fires. So, here we start with the rapid fire questions, warm, reflective, and unique. So, first of all, my first question is a role that changed something in you forever.
Razi.
Your favorite moment on stage ever.
The Siddhus of Apaju.
Wonderful. So, I think we are going Sunday to watch that.
Yeah, please do come.
One habit you never let go of before a performance.
Discipline.
Wonderful. A film that feels like home.
Talwar.
Wonderful. Love or discipline? What's more essential to good acting?
Discipline.
As you mentioned before. Theater, cinema, or web?
Theatre.
Which feels most like you? I think we have heard this answer already. One line from any script you wish you had written.
A film that comes to my mind is, or a web that comes to my mind is Permanent Roommates.
But adding to this, which is your personal favorite dialogue?
Razi.
Razi. Silence or background score, what moves you more in a scene?
Silence.
If not an actor, what would you be doing with the same passion?
Business.
I am sure. So, thank you so much once again. We
Thank you.
had a wonderful time with you.
Thank you.
We can't wait to watch your movie, and along with that, see you on Sunday for the drama. So,
Thank you. Please book your tickets on Book My Show.
Wonderful.
It's at St. Andrews at 7 o'clock in the evening on Sunday, the 10th of August.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
so much. It
Thank
was
you.
lovely talking to you, and we're so happy that you took out your time.
Yeah,
and
thank you
joined
so
us
much.
here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Shishir Sharma, a man who doesn't just perform characters but lends them his soul. His story reminds us that grace doesn't shout, it stays. Just like his words, that is his truth. Right here in Meri Kahani, Meri Zubani.